Hey guys, welcome to our weekly AMA. And today our AMA, our AMA is supposed to explain what happens next after Mainnet. So we have Max here to tell you everything we have to tell about governance. Max, welcome to the stage.
So today I would like, as everyone knows, we announced Mainnet this week, and during the end posted a proposal regarding this incentivization program, and there was some questions about it, and we would like to elaborate like a bit more details how this initial reward distribution will work. So basically, let me explain like the bigger picture. So on next week, on November 27, we're planning to launch Mainnet across the application within the Guru network ecosystem. And the users, hi Evgeny.
Hey, yeah, been 1 minute late.
Yeah, we just started with explaining this, elaborating a bit more details on this incentivization proposal that we posted yesterday, or like this week, I mean.
Yeah, so let's start from the main news of this week, right? Mainnet launch. So we launched Mainnet this week. That's why we're talking about this proposal, right, and everything. And we all been there. It was a great show by our guys, like the whole team. How it was feeling actually, guys? You've been there. We've been there, like celebrating mainnet launch as a main infrastructure piece for all what we're planning in there for AI processors, chatbots, like engaging chatbots and all those communities and applications which are built using Guru framework. And that's actually what our mainnet is effectively is. Like it's layer 3 on base for AI processors, chatbots, and applications with a very strong DeFi narrative, because we effectively we started from Dex Guru, we evolved as trading terminal, and then basically went through crypto winter with it, created a bunch of products like on B2B side, and now we have this network of apps and ecosystem which we growing. And to grow this ecosystem, we have this proposal. That's the vision, right, Max?
Yep.
So I actually, how's the proposal actually serves that vision? What do you see in it? You like we working together, and you're the guy behind like framing it and in governance. How do you see it working towards the vision of like Guru mainnet being layer 3 for all what we do?
Yeah, sure. So basically the current proposal is like really focusing on this like two key areas. One area is like incentivize and like reward the early adopters, people who be with us for a long time, but at the same time it's, as I mentioned like last time, it's not just like end goal, like when like okay we reach it and that's it. No, it's just a beginning of this big journey. It's like fresh start for the whole ecosystem. So we need to make sure that we have this like means or have these tools how to like to thrive the community, thrive the ecosystem. And this main program and proposal that has been posted, it's all about like building the sustainable foundation to like drive the community growth. So that's why we are focusing on the incentivize like on like weekly basis with new quests, with new actions that will reward users in a fair manner, and at the same time help the ecosystem like Guru network app, Burning Meme, any other app that will join the ecosystem in the future. It will help them like to explore and to develop further.
Yeah, and what I actually remembered while we were talking a bit, like okay, it's the proposal itself. It looks like it's all about airdrop and how basically airdrop being distributed across ecosystem applications. So people are incentivized to get into those apps, do different actions in them, go through the business pipeline. For example, in Burning Meme, it would be generating and launching meme coin and so on. And how those people would be actually driving forward Guru economy, that's another question. Like, it's a second side in there. So first side, this is like how we, this is like gas, if you want, like to start your engine in your car, you need a gas, right? You get in the gas, you get in some electricity, you have a starter, you have a battery. So probably battery is a better thing, better kind of analogy for airdrop. And then you're using all this to jumpstart the engine, which then works by itself. And that's the main reason why all those and that's probably the main goal why all those rewards and distributions and all that stuff exists, because we are developers. We are developing the product which should be used by the market, and we are developing framework which could be used for launching like applications like on Conveyor. And we are very interested that to attract developers from one side who want to build those chatbots, apps, or not even developers, people who want those tool sets for their community, right? Like we have those partnerships. And whenever those launches are happening, there should be infrastructure behind it, which creates Guru utility and Guru economy and everything around it. So that's why it's crucial to kind of discuss how we distributing this power, so it incentivize everyone, and everyone incentives are aligned, like developers, community members, the guys who's like just jumping in and just been interested in Guru token. And we need to give everyone a chance to participate, to grow up with with growth of our products. And there should be like, it's like a career ladder, like in I remember like it from enterprise world, like you should have clear career ladder where you are at, like you have yearly reviews and so on, and then you have those levels of developers, like C3, C7, like C1, whatever it is. And one of the main kind of things in those bigger companies is to provide to all the people who's working with them with clear paths and clear career ladder all the way up to the top. And we're not only doing this, we need to like align all the incentives and in the same time create economy out of those incentives, so all those people actually exchanging the value and not only talking about it. So it's like when you're only talking about it, like in chat groups, and you're very eager when token is launching, like mainnet, you effectively exchanging like just the messages about, like, for example, Guru network. You are increasing mind share because you're very vocal about it. You like have like those, for example, people starting talking about it, and it's like bigger and bigger. So you send them the message, but then when you bring them on chain, those people starting like exchanging the value, and it's another dimension in those kind of relationships. And when they exchanging the value, that's where economy starts. But for those people to be transferred from those kind of messages mode into value transfer mode, there should be some liquidity on the market and so on and so forth, and they should be incentivized. And yes, that's the proposal. What I wanted to show, actually, where we started, it's like V2DEX Guru, and that process of NFT generation was kind of the first process we used to showcase our technology, what we're developing in here. And whenever you start in generation, there is a video here demonstrating that one application, which is V2Dex Guru, using its orchestration node, ordering through the blockchain the work from another application, which is like AI processor, creates the picture and then returning it back into first application to orchestration node, which started it. And then you have this NFT. And there was a process when it was like mintable, there was limited mint till July. It's like season 2 collection. You had to share in the socials on X that you actually minting it, and then basically you're able to mint it. But the main thing here is that explainer, that one application through Guru network ordering the work like for AI processor from another application, which those guys developed, and it's like a burning meme orchestration node. And that's exactly what's happening. That's what, and on the way there, they exchanging like Guru tokens. So like one application paying to another in Guru tokens. People who using those applications are incentivized in Guru to basically go through different processes, and those processes are paid by those applications by Guru token as well, because they all operate in an orchestration node and so on. So this is like base of infrastructure as a service economy of what we are building in here. And if anyone interested, that's exactly what we are proposed in our white paper in April. And that's what we're following, right? This is the main document where we're explaining like all this multi-chain Web3 orchestration, AI orchestration nature of things, and how it all creates network participant ecosystem, how they exchange in value between them, and we, with our concept of orchestration nodes, orchestrating it. And it's all in there. And now when we've built like retail interface of it, all those Telegram mini apps, all those chatbots with capability to orchestrate like Web3 transactions and orchestrate all AI processors, answer your questions, and so on. And we would go through Miles app and that, and that's where we embedded everything what we have in the Guru framework right now, which is basically what we use to develop all this ecosystem stuff. Yep. And that's the main reason why we're talking about this proposal as a basically jump-starting mechanism of the economy of all this. So this was the intro, like why we're talking about it.
Thank you, Evgeny, for the intro.
So, okay, I think we can be focused on the like more detailed vision, how it is going to work as a process. So basically, let me explain like for the end user what you should do, what will happen, or like what we propose. So basically, next week on November 27, the mainnet will be switch in the app will be available, and once you switch to it, and if you like, you will be able to switch to it if you like possess one of the like community NFT, Guru NFT, which is mentioned on the proposal. That's why like we would like to provide this access to mainnet to our existing community, but you still can buy this Guru DAO NFT to join the community and everything within the app. So basically, when you switch to mainnet, connect your wallet to identify your eligibility, you will get this like initial sign-up bonus. And once you work on the app using its features, there will be a request, some actions that you can do, and you will additionally reward it. So it's kind of keeping the momentum, motivating the community, and like for you is getting like clear how it's the system work. I mean, how you can like motivate for your actions that lead the whole ecosystem to.
Well, let me actually share the screen with the proposal, right? Yeah, so this is a proposal, right? What we're talking about. I have kids woke up here, and that's where we started, and basically we had bunch of questions from the community, and today we wanted to answer them as well, and talk about like how exactly that would happen, because that's what we dropped in our Golf Guru Network. And by the way, guys, go there. That's where we discussing the things, and the usual drill which we trying to achieve in there is that for 3 days, for a week, we discussing the proposal. Then if everything is good, we placing it for governance in snapshot, and then you guys voting for it, and it's incentivized voting. We try to do it as much as we can like that, and that's exactly how we would like that thing to happen. And we put that proposal in here on when yesterday, yeah, on mainnet launch, actually 2 days ago on Wednesday. And by the way, guys, we had a mainnet launch, and in regards of mainnet launch, we jump started that ecosystem, that infrastructure on Wednesday. It has DEX, it has stablecoin, it has a bridge. We figuring out another bridge next week. And when Max said mainnet switch in the apps on November 27, and that's how we turning it on and starting like distributing those things inside that mainnet, which we launched on Wednesday. So we launched it 2 days ago, and next Wednesday we actually starting pouring Guru token into it and distributing it among the apps which are operating on it, and everyone who's participating in it with our Guru DAO NFTs, with season passes, with Spooky, and everything what we were having in there would be rewarded, and so on and so forth. And that's what we discuss in here. And exact proposal and answer, like, Max, do you want to share the document which we were discussing, or I can share it?
We can share a slide with a summary for initial reward.
Okay. So that's how it started. That talk started. Oh, you have a slide. Cool. Yeah. I've seen it in Google Docs. Just 1 hour ago. Yeah.
And more, we have a scheme to represent it in a visual way, fully prepared.
Should we share a scheme or slide first?
Can we get back to slide? So basically, when you for the first time, when you switch to Mainnet, connect to wallets, and if you based on different criteria, for example, type of your NFT, season pass, or different Guru NFT and so on, based on your governance participation, based on your accumulated testnet points across apps, and some app specific rewards. You can get a dynamically calculated initial reward when you sign up to the switch to the mainnet. So how it's calculated, there is a base sign up reward. It's multiplies based on the multiplicator based on your type of NFT. So for example, if you have season pass 1, season pass 2, the multiplicator is combined and you get more rewards. So number of each type of NFT does not count. So it's just looking on the type of NFT that you possess. Then if you participated in governance for old proposals, for a new one, it will also get you additional reward. Also, points that you accumulate during the testnet will be converted into some amount of Guru tokens. The conversion rate is dynamic and based on the TVL ratio between mainnet and testnet. And each app, for example, like Burning Meme or like Miles and so on, they may have some additional rewards for the users, or for the power users. So it depends on the app that you're using. So it's maybe not for the all apps, but it's like on the app level to decide like what additional rewards they can provide to you. And if we jump to Scheme, maybe it's become more easier to understand. So basically, you have like some base sign-up rewards. It's multiplied on the NFT multiplicators based on like what type of NFT you have, like season 1, season 2, Spooky, or like Guru NFT DAO. And then there is additional rewards that is like fixed amount for like app specific, for governance participation, and conversion of accumulated point on testnet apps.
Oh, one additional thing to add in here. It's actually that diagram explains two different kind of processes. And one process is how you get in that initial balance on mainnet with if you participated in activity on right now testnet, but it's like pointnet in that case. And so whenever kids all around. So here's my kids just wake up and come in and so on. So if there are noises, guys, sorry, it's like I'm a family guy. Anyway, and there is a dog in here, so it's like crazy all around. That's why I'm usually doing it from outside, like from the park. But right now it's winter already. Even in Los Angeles, it's quite cold, and I'm like, oh, I would do it at home today. Yeah. So anyway, we have two different processes in there, and one is basically how people get in this initial balance, and that's all calculated based on your participation previously and what kind of NFTs you have and so on, and that's what you're starting with. And then you have the testnet conversion, which is evergreen process. So those weekly epochs we are talking about in our first proposal, which I was showing, those allowing you in each epoch claim points for your claim guru for actions you are actually doing on pointnet, where you can participate in different quests again, like do different social activities, and all this every week could be converted. So if and in the same time on Guru mainnet, on Guru L3, everything happens with a Guru token in mind already. So all those activities there are already paid, but you would be able to basically constantly earn budget to run those activities on pointnet, and that's like an evergreen process, which is repeats every week. Yeah.
So we should probably add to this diagram time dimension. Like this is not one-time thing, but it's repetitive. To make
and then you want the flywheel of economy operating, and basically that's the flywheel there.
Yep.
Thank you guys for all the comments. Don't hesitate to put more if you have any questions in regard to this diagram or this all scheme of things. Just put it on every channel where multi-stream is going. Is it Twitter? Is it YouTube? Everywhere you see us, just put your questions in the comments and we will answer them right away.
And the good thing to have a discussion about, the good place to have a discussion about it is gov.gurunetwork.ai. So guys, that's the best place. So yeah.
I just want to add, like, we will like post this description and a bit more details with some numbers and so on this gov.gurunetwork.ai, so we can read it through carefully and ask more questions or like feedback, comments, concerns, and so on.
Yeah, if you don't want immediate feedback, just drop into gov.gurunetwork.ai and join the community, ask your questions, place your vote.
I'm change the location. Can we go back to the previous slide? Actually, yeah. So sign up reward here is basically your intro bonus when you get in from PointNet to Mainnet, and it's already like have a place in the app, and I would show how it looks if you guys been in the apps like in the last day or two. You probably seen the big kind of notice with the chain switch that guys we adding the chain switch there. Please go vote and discuss how we actually operate in it. And that's the place where you would be able to switch in Burning Meme, in Guru Network, in Miles Up from application where you have everything and you earn in points, and you can also spend them on, for example, if you don't want to pay like 400 gurus for Guru DAO NFT to participate in that system, you can actually get it for points, and we're still figuring out the price for points because we need to calculate so economically it will be effective. But we're talking about 1,000 points right now, and at Burning Meme it's pretty doable right now for most of the 18,000 users. So that's the thing. And this sign up reward is what you're getting when you clicking on the switch on November 27th. Based on your and it's hooked up to your Telegram account. So when you have like season pass, for example, you have season 1, season 2, you have Spooky, you did a DAO governance, and then all those things are working as a boosters. So if you have one of those, you're good. If you have like 3 of those, the boosters are different for different seasons. But that's what we have in some formula, right? Oh, we don't. We have a formula, but multiplicators. That's what we wanted to discuss actually with in Gov Guru Network AI. So that would be published in there. But anyway, so that's the actual jumpstart budget for it. And let me actually open and show you Guru Network, right? We have it on Guru Network, we have it in Miles. Let me share the screen actually.
While we're on it, we have this comment. I don't know how to get more point yet. So basically, this slide is how you can get more points. Participate in all parts of the ecosystem. Every ecosystem app we have, like Burning Meme, Guru Air app, Miles Dojo app, and this way you get more points.
Yeah, you see, I have 14,000 gurus, but my Telegram account is pretty old one. It's T Gurus, so it's T Gurus. It's in Guru Network. In Burning Meme, it's Burns. In Miles, it's MD. But they all like equal right now across all the apps. And when you have that button in here to basically switch the chain, and here it says Guru Testnet, Guru Mainnet, and that's how we switch in it. Please go participate. That's where you would be able to switch between them and start earning like this initial balance. Then you can participate in activities which are provided in there. And the same thing is in Burning Meme, right? But to get there, you would actually need to have one of the Guru NFTs. So it's either season passes, or you should have Guru Network DAO, which is available for minting right now in here. What's going on? I changed the location. It's completely stuck. And Miles Georgia, let me show you Miles up. Right. So in here, there is the same switch, and like that one, for example, what would be the difference in between quests and between those? Okay, burning meme, it's all around launching meme coins, like going through pipeline from generating them, then voting for them, like creating a mind share around the meme coins and sharing it, and then getting it all the way to trading on Guru Network L3 or on Base, like two options. And the third option Artyom have is actually CrossFi chain, because CrossFi, they partnered early with Burning Meme as well, same as Guru, and he's delivering the same like there would be option to deploy this after the voting, and voting happens on Guru Network on CrossFi chain as well. But that would be the question. Burning Meme in Miles Georgia, it's like traders community, so it's all around like subscribing to different alpha, trading, swapping, and that's why there are all those swap mechanisms and Solana here, because that's what their community wanted to see. So it's always one click away from you, like when from the community, you one click away from launching the app, and 2 clicks away from swapping into the token and all that kind of stuff. So that's the main idea behind it, and all the quests would be in here around it, right? And again, it has the same structure. So there is like operational wallets for the reward. With the same operational wallet, you would be able to actually set trading automations, and that's the actual initial idea of V2Dex Guru. Like it's Dex Guru with trading automations, but it's brought to kind of new level where it starts from the community, and they have pretty big followers, and they have pretty big like community and closed group, which is using the app, and they are like very into like crypto, and because that's what brought them there. Actually, let's see some Solana tokens. It's actually first show that we started supporting Solana this week partially, next week better. Solana is memes, right? So it should be in memes. Yeah, you see there are Solana tokens in here, and you can swap into Solana from there as well. And it's like perfect application for aping, you know. You in the group, you're talking about tokens, and there is like knowledge base agent with knowledge of like prices and so on. So here example of the bot, right? So first of all, it drops you all the some alpha, or like those are like transactions, and if you wanna, you dropping down, you swapping in the app. That's the first thing, right? Second thing, you can basically use tokens command to get into a particular token, share it in the group, and everyone dropping down there. You discussing what do you think, guys? Whatever. And third thing, you can just talk to it. It's like, what's the price of like BTC, for example, right? And now it's 97. Shit, I hadn't checked the news in the morning. What do you guys think of it? Is it real? I'm very amazed. Anyway, that's why all the altcoins are actually looking like and I would show another feature here. You see all those. This is like running line, and it's like running line for the token list. The guys actually having in the shows and for the community, whatever. And you see all the minuses there. You know why is that? Because of BTC, right? Just sucking everything out. Yeah, it's 97. Max, what do you think on it?
Oh my god. Yeah.
It was ATH of 99,123 today, so everyone expected it to go to 100, but it didn't happen yet.
Yeah, you see how addictive it is. We were now IMA and just showing this up, and now we're talking about charts and tokens. That's funny. Yeah, Guru's in here, right? Cool. And you can swap to Guru from the app as well, easily, and that's what we actually offer in here. And all those quests, again, there are tasks in there for the community, and it also allowing people from, for example, community where Zbot operates to generate Guru DAO NFT. Oh, it's actually, I hadn't signed up. Oh, I was in the app without signing up. And yeah, it's like Miles app. It's like for closed communities. That's why they actually gating into it. And yeah, it's quite interesting. So, and in Burning Meme and in Guru Network app, everywhere you able to mint Guru DAO NFT, right? Guru Network DAO. And you see people minting here, and I actually like how they look. And interestingly, that subset of pictures you're choosing from for Burning Meme and for Miles app, for example, and for Guru Network app is different. That's how in the collection you would be able to like visually see which picture was generated from which context, which is kind of sick, right? Anyway, those NFTs allowing you to vote, allowing you to participate in ecosystem chess we were discussing, right? And yeah, that's why I wanted to show it, like where it all lands, where is that ecosystem lands, chess lands, who's being incentivized, how we jumpstarting that ecosystem of apps working on top of Guru L3. We just started on next Wednesday. That's how we're doing it. Let me actually go and grab my notes. I have a notes of what I need to go through, but because I moved to balcony, I just forgot them there.
Yeah.
So
meanwhile,
guys,
I can just wrap up, like summarize how like it's gonna be work specific, because like there were a lot of questions about how reward distribution will work. So in really simple words, so when Mainnet is live, you can switch state. You will receive some sign up reward for joining Mainnet. Amount of reward will be calculated based on your like early participation, on your like NFT holding, participation governance, conversion rate for converted test points, and some app specific rewards. And going forward, you can complete quests, actions, everything like across the whole ecosystem, in Guru Network, in Burns, and other apps, and you will rewarded for those actions. Rewards getting from the ecosystem chest, so it's kind of like treasury that dedicated for rewarding and incentivizing the community. So it's kind of in few words summary.
Thank you, Max.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Evgeny back with his notes.
Yep, I'm back with my notes, and now I know what I wanted to talk about more. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Actually, I wanted to open X. So, in regards to the governance, guys, go of Guru Network AI, participate in it. We want to be like, we're not joking about it. We are here for idea of decentralization of crypto. We're building those application ecosystems, so all the applications are separate, and they have like those Guru Network orchestration nodes, which are orchestrating all the activities on them, and it's very interesting concept, which we believe in. We're doing it open source. Guru Framework is an open source product. We're running infrastructure for it, and we're developing it. But we want to work with the community and like grow with the community, and that's the idea. So go participate in it. Go Guru Network AI with participate in NFT minting. When you mint an NFT through Guru Network app, Miles app, like Burning Meme, for the points, or using Guru token, like it's 400 Guru, you effectively using the whole pipeline, like end to end, from AI model, like it's stable diffusion for image generation. In Burning Meme, actually, it's Flux for meme coins. And then on top of it, there is Olama running like multiple models, like Lava for image description, Olama 3.1 for names and descriptions, again, of those meme coins or NFTs, and the rest is basically by fee 3. And all those models, they paid in Guru token, and it's kind of the whole thing which we're launching in here. So when you starting to participate in governance and minting those NFTs, now you're effectively using the whole system. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, that's about governance.
Where do our NFTs go after they created, please? I'd like to see them again later. And they all in the collection. The link is below if it's a Guru Network DAO collection. If it's other collections, you will get a link to your NFT collection immediately after you minted it. Thank you for the question, by the way.
Yep.
Don't hesitate to ask more.
So, where we had the post declaring AMA launch mainnet, yeah, this one, yeah, probably this one. This was the most shared one. By the way, how we were able to develop all those things like Dex Guru, Data Warehouse, like all those B2B products, and evolve as a team. And you've seen pretty much the whole team during our mainnet AMA. We were like talking about like the whole history of it, and like we pretty much all the people here besides Yaro like with us for at least 3 years, and we went through all that stuff, and now we're launching and products, and now we're launching Guru Network Mainnet, where all the same products are working in decentralized manner as a part of like framework. So we relaunching Dex Guru as Miles app. We launching like Burning Meme for like DJing with meme coins, and we hooking up AI processors, which we first time embedded to dashboards for Data Warehouse product, and like we created. So it's like a journey of 4 years for me. For most of the guys, it's like 3.5, 3. But that's Guru Network team, and we celebrating mainnet launch. I actually liked it so much how we did it, guys. What do you think? Like you've been here, like Max. Have you expected that kind of celebration of mainnet?
Yeah, it was like really funny. It's like, I don't know, like it was really great that you're feeling this tight connection with the whole team, and it's a big day for everyone, for the community, for the team, and celebrating in live. It was like, wow, that was fun. And maybe it was like this
we
wasn't
we have Evgeny. We have Evgeny with Rakia here. You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fun. Oh shit!
Maybe it wasn't like smooth as
it went crazy. We were showing some charts and talking about price. Yeah, we never doing it during the shows, but yeah. Max, sorry, I interrupted you. What do you wanted?
No worries. So I just want to mention, like, maybe it wasn't like smooth stream as it should be, but it was really honest emotion. So like we're really like, well, so like happy that it finally we're here.
Yeah, as my wife commented, I tried to watch it for 30 minutes, but then it was too nerdy.
Well,
Yeah. Anyway, what I
Basically,
wanted
all the things we use every day are created by nerdy people, and they're just kind of how it works.
yeah, they just joking around and then whatever and creating those things. So why I wanted to mention it, because we all were able to start working on Dex Guru because we were funded by those guys. And after our mainnet launch, I actually did like investors update with them, and the amount of feedback I got back, it was like, wow, you guys like, really crushing it right now, and so on and so forth. And oh yeah, there is Miles in here as well, like with our partnership on the app. And actually, that's another thing I wanted to go through. In the in this video, he actually uh, pulled up the quite old dashboard of ours from 0x, from basically trading form we have on Dex Guru. And so this dashboard from 0x, basically what it shows, we in during DeFi summer, we've transferred like 1 billion through not we transferred the volume which went through the form on Dex Guru was like 1 billion, and it was like previous cycle. And now he's talking about like, oh, and now Dex Guru created app for our community, and there are the same easy ways to basically swap, trade, do whatever we guys love with those information in hand. And in their app, we actually embedded those swapping mechanisms differently than it was on Dex Guru. So instead of like having a wrapper on top of like those aggregators, we've decided to allow users to decide what they actually want to swap through, like CyberSwap, dBridge, Jupiter, whatever it is, right? And whatever your favorite provider is. And all those guys, by the way, have a points now. So for example, dBridge have their own like rewards program, Kyber have rewards program. So it actually makes possible, whenever you swap in, gain rewards from them, like through the form. There was some complications through it. Yeah, it's quite interesting, and new approach in there. But besides that, we put operational wallet in there, and it would be much more interesting in the future. Anyway, what here he actually reminded me that we have this dashboard from previous cycle, and it's literally 1 billion of volume in 2022. And then it's like with FTX, with Luna first, and with FTX, it's all goes to where it goes. But quite a time to remember. What else we had? And we are on X. By the way, guys, we are on X, and all the latest news are always there. All the AMA announces everything. Mainnet. We have community governance, and we talked a lot about community governance. Oh, Squid. Actually, our Squid partnership starting to shine from different perspective now with our data warehouse and those AI processors from real users inside the chatbots, how they can use this data layer Squid provides. And we like started working on new things compared to what we were working like with this warehouse integration in June. So it's a new level, and it's related to MindsDB we're using to communicate with LLMs and so on, and it would be like influx of Squid data in there. So very interesting stuff. Then we actually did a presentation for Scale last week and GraphLink, and those are partnerships, which driving the whole idea forward, because in Web3, comparing to traditional business world, it's because our users, they not hooked up in their accounts, like they can go with their wallet anywhere they want. That's why we as a blockchain organizations like GuruDAO and so on are operating differently as well. That's why Web3 is all on partnerships, and all those partnerships, that's what we have, because we have products everyone want to use. We have like block explorers, we have data warehouse. If you have an ecosystem you want to be exposed as a DeFi market, for example, in our mini apps, you go into us as well, and we go into you, and we have orchestration node, and Guru network is again multi-chain Web3 automation and AI compute layer. That means that we need to collaborate with a lot of people, and we do. So updates to apps. That's actually interesting thing. I was already showing Miles app for this stuff. There are like minor updates here and there. That's the latest one. It would be spread it around ecosystem. For example, in those actions, there is now support. So for every application, we start in this support form. So if you have a feedback, you're struggling with something, you sending us a message. And this is like our service desk. And we, in our support group in Telegram, we're receiving that you send us a message. We have like a service desk. We're answering it. You're receiving the response. Support is crucial, especially if you're running multiple applications on your framework. And that's where we want to concentrate it. Then we have notifications here, because before, when you actually going through all those tasks which are designed in our Guru framework and giving you all those points which we are talking about on actual network, right? When you're doing all this, before this, when you are submitting the task, you had no intermediate status, and now there is intermediate status in all those. And you see, for example, here we have Guru DAO NFT, which is available for their community, but with completely different subset of kind of context. You can choose comparing to Guru network, comparing to Burning Meme. And then you generate an NFT, and let's see how it would go. And it usually takes about 30 seconds, right? Well, actually, I wanted to, yeah. Actually, I wanted to go through this dashboard, and I just have my notes here. So what I actually remembered when that dashboard was brought up, that we already did it in previous as a DEX Guru. So we had the product where all the DeFi markets were coming and they were trading and so on and so forth. So it's like a success, right? So now we bring the same environment, but from new perspective. It's like driving it not from someone coming to our website, but to the applications which are community applications, and those community applications are working as basically herd DEX Guru in that sense. And now we, with those community apps, for example, for trading, and we have like several in line of them, we are effectively solving the same problem from another point. And with community in mind, with all those AI capabilities in mind, it just became more and more fun. And again, what we actually bring here for all the new people joining and so on, we have Warehouse DEX Guru. I definitely have some problems with internet on my balcony, where you have all the data over 11 chains, 180 dexes. So everything what's actually indexed is in there, and it's like that's what all those applications are also based off. It's like data plus we have models, we have LLM, we have like front ends, and like as a chatbots, as Telegram mini apps, as a web apps. So it's a whole ecosystem, and it's all powered starting from Wednesday by our L3, and that's what we're actually building in here. And getting it to L3 properly and jump starting this economy of those applications, that's why what we had most of the discussion today about. So do we have any questions from the community? It's probably comprehensive tokens, but I see that actual engagement for like how many viewers we get in week after week after week, it's actually rising. I'm glad for it. Besides, we being very nerdy here. How do you guys feel?
checked all the channels, and we do not have fresh questions. So everything was addressed during our
Can
presentation.
we go through the video of like our presentation apps and something?
Splash or no splash?
Huh? Splash or no splash? Splash.
Splash it is.
Yeah, and I have Figma loading. One last thing I wanted to show what we're actually baking in. It actually answers the question how we going to grow this ecosystem of apps even further. Like what's brewing in here, and that's very close. That one is very close. That wizard. We already had an option of creating the app in Guru Network App Bot. Then we removed it because we decided to polish like DevOps stuff more, and then we are changing our framework a lot with all those developments in the apps. So we would be releasing like a wizard to start your community chatbot application and mini app for Telegram in a course of week and a half max. So that thing which you see in Figma right now, it exists already as BPMN diagram, which starting the stuff like on DevOps side, and we are playing with it internally. But then our front end is very busy now, but then they would jump in and create this wizard, and that would be entrance point for everyone who have a community to start using the stuff which we've built and utilize all those quests and economy which we've built in around even ecosystem chest. So that's what's coming, and that's what I wanted to go through like the last thing today. And yeah, let's wrap it up.
So if you want to cool up in your community, if you're just started building it or it's already established, you know where to go.
Yep.
I want to thank Evgeny. I want to thank Max for today's presentation. And I obviously want to thank everyone who watched us for almost an hour. You're the best, guys. Go to.
And if you wanna see the whole team, check that YouTube we had on Wednesday. That's when we had whole team. I don't know, like in the office for hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, just scattered across continents, but everyone together.
Yeah.
Dive deeper at gov.gurunetwork.ai to vote for proposals mentioned, and thank you for supporting us every day. We will see you around.
And earn